All right, where do we want to start? Do we want to start in Gondolin or Imladris? Imladris. Different from your home. What is my hair? Why did my hair color change? It looked like my hair color changed based on the origin. What the hell? Why would that change my hair color? That's interesting. I guess because in these areas they don't have hair color like that. Okay, well, I liked my blonde hair, so we're gonna go to Nargothrond. You spent your younger days in the cavern fortress of Nargothrond, the hall of Finrid Felagund, whose beauty was lost in the wars of old. Or we can do Gondolin. I don't want to do Gondolin. It seems boring. We can do Assyrian. Let's see what this is. Your home of Assyrian survived the fall of Beleriand to become Gilgalad's realm of Linden, now grown empty as the elves depart for Valinor. Okay, that's fine. Here we go. We are going to do a Guardian. The Guardian is like considered like not the best tank in the game right now, and its damage output is one of the worst damage outputs in the game as well. But I've been watching a lot of videos by Louis7, and he was talking about how he's
in
still.
the year 3434 of the Second Age, a great alliance of elves and men assembled in defiance of the Dark Lord's will to conquer all the lands of Middle-earth. The High Elves, the blessed of Valinor, who suffered the greatest wraths of Sauron and Morgoth the enemy, now seek to ensure that his evil is forever banished from the world.
That was kind of cool. Okay. Now we're going to ruin my old eyes with this terrible small text. You obtained an item. Any items you obtain will be contained within your inventory. Okay. Login reward available. VIP bonus XP. Okay. Okay. This is really weird. I'm starting off like with some sort of like armor and everything. My other character didn't start off this way. So I guess every character has a different story. Looks like we're getting ready to go to battle. Okay, well, first thing we need to do is I did spend some time setting up add-ons. So we're going to System, Plugin Manager, and we want to turn on buff bars for all characters. We want to turn on Combat Analytics for all characters. And we'll do Stable Guy for all characters. All characters. And we got our damage here. Got our other damage here. And I don't know what this horse thing means. And we've got our buff bars. I don't know what this horse is. So buff bars, welcome back weekend. So these are buffs I have currently. We're just gonna put these over here for now. don't know what this horse thing is. I don't know what this horse thing is. Wait, hold on a second. What is that? I do not know. Picked it, first one. Alright. Why has that got a bottom border on it? That's weird. Makes it easy to line them up, I guess.
My dearest friend, as Sauron surely knows, the mastery is ours in this battle.
Shame where you seemed as lost in a trance and could not rouse you until this very moment, my dearest friend. Do not allow the enemy to cloud your thoughts with visions of defeat. As Sauron surely knows, the mastery is ours in the battle. Alas, a cornered foe is the most deadly, and there are none more treacherous than the enemy in this realm. We must put our troubles behind us for the moment and press our advantage. Attend the High King's address to the Alliance. We have called upon all armies peoples we could, but it still may not be enough. And Durin has sent only a few hundred of his folk. Look at Isildur. Hearken to me, elves men, the time for debate is ended. Okay, you can manage space in your inventory by clicking. Okay, we know all that. I know how to work inventory. The minimum number that remain in this realm will know his treachery all too well. Indeed, the fates of Numenor and the Eregine are tragic, but Sauron's wrath has grown only more terrible. If we fall to defeat this battle, there will never again be a force to oppose him. We must throw down the Moranin. This is like the battle. Only then shall Sauron himself be forced to atone for the evil he has laid upon our peoples. Look, we got Glorfindel. Elrond half. Look, there's Elrond. Let's put an end to this evil. Uh-oh. Riders approach from beyond the Moranin. Oh no. Assemblies. Sauron does not wield his servants as ambassadors. Alas, the bearers of the Nine Rings reveal themselves. Shadow Kings of Gwythorin. Have they ever returned out of the darkness? What is this horse icon? I don't know what that is. And I can't move it. I don't know what this horse means. There we go. It's the Witch King. Oh, it's the Witch King in the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep. Ah, the Elf King and the accursed faithful. My master has bidden me to deliver his terms. Terms. Have we assembled so great an alliance that your master now seeks to surrender? Let's go to audio and turn down the ambient. I am no mere servant. You speak to the King of Man, the Lord of the Nazgul. Nazgul, do you no longer speak? Silence, Alfred. These are his terms. Nazgul, do you no longer speak in your own tongue? You are no king. The ring you bear has seen to that. Celebrimbor crafted 3 rings. You will surrender them and swear oaths to never again come before the gates of Mordor. I think those are the... You would be wise indeed to accept his kindness. And if we should accept, what promises can he give that he shall not again make war against us? He offers none. Peace cannot be made with Sauron. Such an offer is merely another of his lies. He lies to us. Go now, flee your master, and tell him that his doom approaches. So be it. Sauron the Great has stayed my hand for the moment, but his patience is nearly ended. It is you and this pitiful host who should flee. For soon no shelter, no matter how well hidden, shall be free of Sauron's dominion.
With Sauron's demands rejected, we can no longer hold hope that the Gwytharin shall stay their hands in this battle. With Sauron's demands rejected, we can no longer hold hope that the Gwytharin shall stay their hands in this battle.
They swore to cross the enemy's trenches to dismantle their siege equipment. Is it true enough that catapults has not hit our position in some time, but the wider front has been brought to ruin by those very tools? You must now be my scout and my messenger. Learn what has become of their garrison, and if any of them yet live, deliver them a message of hope. The Alliance marches upon the Black Gate, and no evil, man or orc, should stand in the way of our victory over Sauron. Those are grim words. I wonder, yeah, what I would like to do is to have like some sort of a UI scaler, but I don't know if there is one. Let me take a quick look. UI is way too small. Can we please finally get a UI that scales? Yeah. Wow, look at this person's 4K resolution. Oh my god. Look at that UI on a 4K monitor. Wow. That is terrible. Yeah, one thing you can do is change the UI skin, which I found out how to do that today. So we can go into the UI settings here, and we can grab different skins. Some of them do make the UI a little bit bigger. And some of them don't. Yeah. "50 Shades of Grey." Here's a World of Warcraft one. To make it look like World of Warcraft. But none of these seem to make it much bigger. What's really interesting is that when you change skins, it even changes the character window. A lot of times, and it even changes the background image behind your character. That's just a really ugly one. Yeah, this glass one's terrible. Oh my god. I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. Yeah, these are just really bad. Ooh, yeah, that's not good looking. The green lives. It's actually pretty easy to read, this one. Sort of. Let's see, UI. This one's probably even a little bit easier to read. That one's pretty clear, but you can see how small. It keeps the hotbar very simple. Attunement panel size. So what we could do, I mean, really the only way it looks like the only way we can change the UI is to actually change the resolution. You know. This is a very clear skin. Everything's very simple. Alright, so there should be, let's see, combat options. Wait a minute, here we go, UI scale. There's the quest tracker. That didn't seem to do anything, did it? Class ability bars, mount display, soldier vitals, toolbar, raid. Well, let's get rid of this music because it's kind of annoying. Rid of that. Alright, that's better. Alright, so it'd be nice if we could darken the background here. This is what we want. There we go. Make that a lot darker. It'll be a lot easier to read. And then can we change the font size? I guess the font's not too bad. What if we make everything like 18, maybe? See what happens. Yes. Is this font bigger? It does seem bigger. Cool. So we need to put a color on this. Because right now it's gray for some reason. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that. You'd think you'd be able to change this to there, 255, but that's great. What's black? Black is what? This is RGB, right? Or what is shit? Okay. No, it's not working. We must get this to where it looks better. Actually, that looks... It's kind of weird colors, but I mean, it's a very clean and easy to read hotbar, which is what I'm going for. Very dwarven looking theme. Durin folks, short blue, no, it's very dwarven. And then this is the Hobbit looking one. It is easy to see. The menu is not that easy to read. Well, it's very easy to read, but very ugly. Ooh, I kind of like that one. Hey, what's up, Malithor? Yeah, I know. Those are the types of games that I usually struggle with. But I'm gonna try to force myself to read, and just take the game like slowly and not like, not like get too crazy with it. Like not try to like rush myself with. Me. If I have Moria, well, I don't. So I am playing a High Elf Guardian. And my title is Shamor of Osirian. Your home of Osirian survived the fall of the Beleriand, or whatever, to become Gil-galad's realm of Linden. Now grown empty as the elves depart for Valinor. So. Purdy, what's up? I'm just trying to get my UI straightened away. I did install a damage meter. I've got some buff bars here, right here. We can turn the damage windows off just by clicking on this button here. We've got one that shows damage, damage taken, damage done, damage taken, healing. And then over here we've got, I guess, a more specific breakdown, maybe by skills, maybe. But like I said, we can get rid of it here by clicking this button. We can also, there's a couple of things we can do. We can get the map. Let's get the map out of there. Let's just put this right about here. I don't think we can resize it though, which is too bad. Yeah, let's put it down here somewhere. Now we have the only button here is we have whip. It's this one, right? So we could actually put the map here, but nah, I like it a little bit over here. Just put it right here. And then we'll take those buff bars. We'll move this. Here's the frame rate. We can put the frame rate here, right? And we'll just put the buff bars right about here. I don't know what these things are. Got buff bars, quick slots. I guess, okay. We're gonna put that down here, and we got buff bars, some sort of other buff bar. And we've got progress bar and target progress bar. Well, the target's progress bar we want to put above. That's usually where I like to have that. Let's put these here. Here. Yeah, so you notice you're playing a lot of different games. Yeah, I've been kind of jumping around. You know, the only game I really was going to kind of sink my teeth into for any length of time was going to be WoW Seasons of Mastery, but I'm totally pissed off. I'm really disappointed because Season of Mastery is going to launch on the 16th, and you know where I'm going to be on the 16th? On the 15th, right here. On the 15th, I go to Tennessee in November. You'll see, November 15th. Actually, November 13th, I leave. So November 13th, I leave to go to Tennessee. Season of Mastery launches, I think, here on the 16th. I won't be back until probably the 28th. So I'm going to miss 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 days, almost 2 full weeks of leveling in Season of Mastery. I'm going to be not be able to play because I'll be in the mountains in Tennessee, hiking, fishing, camping, canoeing without any computer at all. So yeah. The Dark Waters of Moria is made from the tears of players you ventured in. Oh, does it? I don't know. I've never played. I mean, I've only played this game a tiny bit, and I played I think before I played a human, and I know that. Yeah, outdoors. Yeah, no, yeah. I'll be outside, outdoors, doing a lot of hiking and camping and things. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't like this red theme. Let's see if we can. But I like how clear and easy the hotbar is to read. So. The white hand. That's okay. The white hand. It's kind of interesting looking. Yeah, we definitely don't want the glass ones. They're terrible. Here's the gray, just pure gray skin, but that's awful. And of course, we can't use that. This one's actually really easy to read, but I don't really like that one the best either. Here's the 50 Shades of Grey Wizard. 50 Shades of Grey Wizard. Erebor Shore. No, we don't want Erebor. But look, we got the Arkenstone. The Arkenstone. This one's actually not too bad. I don't like any of these Durin ones. No, I don't want something that dark. Look at the mini-map, though. Here's the World of Warcraft short. Look, you got the World of Warcraft griffins here. Very easy to see. Just kind of good, but I don't like the colors of the menus and stuff. The green lives. Old. Short. Large. Short now. Oh yeah, sure, Malifaux. I'm sure I'll have 1,000 questions. I'm sure I'll have a ton of questions. Drink some beer for you. I encourage you to stream furry. Cool. Good. Yeah. And I'm certainly not any big streamer, that's for sure. I just stream because it's... I told you guys before, the reason I stream is because it's like I'm playing with friends, you know what I mean? It's like there's people to talk to. Since I play solo a lot in games, the streaming's fun because I get to talk to people almost as if I'm actually playing with somebody in the game. Spirits of Elfwood. Well, what's the small bar? Oh no, we don't want that. Actually, this one's not too bad. The World of Warcraft, the WoW short one's actually not that bad. Light. This one's got little dragons on it. Little dragons. Ah. Toggle floating names. There's like stuff hidden in this in the game in this UI in Lord of the Rings. Like I didn't even know this was here. There's a little tiny red button here that opens up this whole other. Well, actually, just opens up the options again. You know. Ooh, this one's not too bad. Very visible buttons. Got a horse for auto attack, I guess. Going hills. Ah, then there's the Hobbiton. I don't know. I actually like this one quite a bit. I think I'm gonna go with this one. It's even got a little Bilbo. Look, dude, there's even a little hobbit here in the bottom right corner of my options window. Got a little hobbit right here. We've got our little hobbit door. Got some of our menu items. Thing is, we have stuff here we don't really need though. Like I don't need all those buttons right there. Yeah. This one just doesn't have the buttons aren't as easy to read on this one. I don't like this white background. Or the mini-map, but eh. What else we got? That's it. I think we went through them all. You're on Gladden server? That's what I'm on, dude. That's the server I'm on, Malathor. I am on Gladden. Alright. Fellforged weekend on Project Ascension. Yeah, it's like a community party, exactly. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to play tomorrow. It depends. I'm going to see how much fun I have in this game. You know? You know, it's funny that the one skin that I think I kind of like, but it looks kind of wonky, is the monster one. This one. I mean, I don't like the windows, but I really like the hotbar down here at the bottom, and I like the map. Let's stay with this one for a little bit. I mean, the windows, at least they're easy to read, but I'm not a big fan of the colors, you know. Alright, what are we supposed to do? How's this spot? I don't even know what sparring time and end travel is. I don't really know what those things are. But I guess we'll put them over here. I don't know. How about if we put them... What was this? Quest action? Allegiance. Here's the quest log. Learn the fates of the spears of Linden and their garrison. The fort garrison lies across the flaming trenches. The High King has asked you to scout the fort garrison. Okay. Oh, I gotta change my keybinds. They're totally wonky. Keybinds. Key mapping. There we go. Maybe you move. What is it? Move forward camera? Move backwards. Press escape key to cancel. How do I unbind a key? Can I... You gotta go? Alright, Purdy, I'll see you, man. How do I unbind the X key? You press the mouse button, you click maybe match backwards. You may combine shift control key buttons. Remapping the joystick input 0 or 1 is not supported. Press escape to cancel. So there's no way... Here, let's try this. There we go. Just click this. Turn left. Don't care. Care. QE's perfect. Move forward. Camera? I'm not sure what button. Okay. Jump. Walk mode. What's the action it's bound to? Alright, let's go quick slot. We're going to go here. Okay. Slot. Okay. And I love how you can easily wipe out all the keybinds, though. That's awesome. Although I didn't really need to, because I actually do use 2 for this one. 3, 4. But on this one, we're going to go A, B, R. What is the R key bound to? I don't... Quick slot. Quick slot visibility. All this shit. Definitely the easiest game I've ever played to wipe out key bindings. That's a really nice feature. And yeah, we don't want any of these either. Unbind the target lock on. It's bound to the X key and make sure camera follow your target. You can Okay, yeah. Usually what I do when I go into an MMO is I usually unbind pretty much everything. You know, I don't want anything really bound. I might leave quick slot for 9, yeah. These aren't bound to anything anyway. And then here we've got select self. This to me is always shift middle mouse click. Select nearest target, we're just gonna, whatever, that's fine. Select next foe tab's fine. Select previous foe, we'll leave a shift tab. Select next tract. Select fellow, we can leave all those, but they'll probably end up getting changed at some point. Select nearest player. We can leave control tab, I guess. These we're not gonna be doing it. You know what? Let's get rid of this. Control tab. Nah, we won't need that. When are we gonna need to select nearest player? Select previous, no. Select nearest item, no. Assist. F is a good key for assist. We'll leave that. Or you know what? We're gonna leave that. Let's change this to Shift. Oh, Shift F. Okay, skills panel. K, traits. J, housing. Just make housing H. Crafting T. Map. Character. Titles. Social. Inventory. We don't need we don't need individual keybinds for bags. Dressing room. Options. This options panel, multi-use item. Item link to chat entry. Click button. Okay. Toggle quest panel. All those look okay. Wallet is B. What is wallet? That's your bag. Okay. Collection. Shift C. It's all fine. It's fine. Chat reply. Okay, yeah, this one's what we need to change. Okay, left arrow. Toggle auto attack. Why would we ever not want to have auto attack on, right? So why would you want to toggle auto attack? Is there any reason, Malithor, where you would want to toggle auto attack? Reposition UI? Oh yeah, that's fine. They've got a hotkey for logging out? Play notes? What? Yeah, okay, good, yeah. Then that toggle auto attack. Did I get rid of it? Yeah, just wipe that out. And I don't know about all these. What is this? Play note 3? I mean, play note D sharp. Man, there's some sort of instruments in this game, I guess. We'll leave those alone. Shield, fellowship target marking. Okay, so we're gonna go skull and claw, star, moon, sword, sun. We'll say claw. Rotate camera. Wait a minute. Wait, I gotta see this. So there's camera rotations with the numpad keys. Let's see how this works. I want to see how this works. Okay, that's stupid. I'll never use those. I'm still on key mapping. You can also download music and play it. There are a lot of bands that people make and they play in Brie. Oh, in Brie? Cool, that's cool. I like that. That's neat. That's kind of like Final Fantasy, right? They do that little... Rotate camera, reset camera, rotate camera. Pitch camera up, pitch camera... Ooh, pitch camera up. Pitch camera up should be... Let's do... Okay, pan camera in. There's a first person, third person. Toggle target lock. Yeah, we'll cancel. Alright, so what are these abilities? I've got retaliation after parrying an attack. So that's going to be like, I don't know if we can do like keybinds, like mouse wheel. And then we've got shield swipe. Attack with both weapon and shield requires a block response. Okay. Some sort of weird anniversary pig. And we have let's see, Guardian's Wars strengthens defense briefly. So we'll put that on D. And then we have a straight up sting, a quick stinging blow. Okay. Shield swipe. Requires a block. So I guess I get to use this after I block something. Hold on a second. This is going to be right over the top of my shit, man. That's not good. Shield swipe. And this was retaliation. It's an original MMO with a bard. Yeah, they have a bard, yep. I saw the Bard class, but the Bard class wasn't getting a lot of love. Okay, so I need to figure out what key mapping, what button this is. We got control +6, so we gotta find that. Control. Those are play notes. Control T. Okay, quick slot bars. Is there an easy way to tell which bars are quick slot bars? Okay, so these are control. Okay, control 1, control 2. Okay, cool. We just gotta find those. Here we go. So this is quick bar 1. So 8 is going to be. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna try to. Can I do mouse wheel down? Please let me do it. No. Damn it. One of the biggest things for me in an MMO is if I can keybind the scroll wheel on a mouse, and I can't do it in this game, which I knew I probably couldn't, but that's always a pain for me because I always like to be able to do that. Oh man. Key mapping. Alright, so somehow I did shift button something. I don't know where I did that at. Here. We're gonna do what is it, 6? Wipe this out. This is gonna be Shift D. And then we got to go to the next bar up, which is probably this one here. And it was 6, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll try this one. Ah, got it. Control D. Sweet. This ought to be interesting. EPS Bard is pretty fun. From what I heard, that the Guardians, the state of the Guardians, is not very good. Oh shit. I'm just one-shotting everything. Yeah, that's what I heard. Just like one shot everybody. I don't know what this bar is doing. Is this like a buff I have, or? Yeah, that's a buff I have. Okay. It's tracking buffs. We got the old floaty MMO jumping. Loading. Spears of Linen have held against Sauron's forces, but they fight a desperate battle.
One of the Gwetherine rode westward and scattered our numbers. But the other, he took Theleron.
We better save him. I failed the High King, but I still must I fight on.
Aid the wounded in the field, and let us hope that the Alliance shall arrive to drive
Every
off
class
the enemy's
one shots.
forces.
You tell Margaret of the encounter with the Gwetherian and deliver High King Gilgad's message. We were forced to retreat before we could aid many from the field, so aid the wounded in the field. Not sure where the wounded in the field are. Here we go. Biff. Thank you, friend. I'm just one-shotting everything. I did minus 1,000 damage. I did minus 1,000 damage. That doesn't sound good. They have a unique intro. So this is like the unique intro, huh? Start the battle of the last alliance mortar. It was. Yeah, I remember. Yeah, that's what this is. This is like the battle at the beginning of the Lord of the Rings movies. I'm trying to turn on the bars, but show the vitals of your selection's target. That's not. I want to show the vitals of my selection. Enable compact particle display. Am I missing something? Vitals. No. Maybe it just doesn't show for the starter thing. I don't see any more wounded soldiers. Unless I missed an area. Wait, maybe over here. Here's one. Grandio lives, but a rider has a lead friend. He is trapped in the veil. Yep. Where's auto run? Shit, I unkeybound it. Oh well. Oh, was there another one? Oh, he was back there. Oh shit. Look, it's the gates of Mordor. Gates of Mordor. That's pretty cool. The Dark Lord holds no power over me, Wraith. All wheels can be broken. Thranduil of Greenwood and the Blade shall see to that. Ooh, spiders! Big spiders. Oh, crap. Oh, shit. The combat system's so weird. You've rescued Thranduil from the Cursed Rider and repelled the spawn of Ungwetari.
The prince is fortunate to have survived his father's attack on the Black Gate, but the Guatharan's words trouble me.
Ungoliant is gone from the realm and shall trouble the world no longer, but her children remain, preying on anything that can devour and spreading her darkness through Middle-earth. One among them must now hunger as she did, without a care for the powers of the Dark Lord, without any purpose other than to consume. These are unhappy tidings, my friend. Even if it seemed fortuitous that the great spiders turned upon the rider, we do not face the child of Ungoliant in the war. It is certain that they will come when her hunger shall seek to sate itself beyond the shadows of Mordor. The High King gave me leave to pursue you at the urging of the Spears of Linden, but he has called for you to return at once. Reunite with them there, Shamar. The Alliance has come forward to the forward garrison at last. Look at all the birds in the sky. They certainly have pretty cool backdrops in the game. I like them. I like that they. The High King Elendil has come at last. Elendil, High King Gil-galad.
Our paths are now divided, dear friend. May the light of the Valar shine upon us.
Unaiath and Megori have told me of Theleron's capture, and I'm troubled by such grim tidings. The Dark Lord would not have soon forgotten the wounds he suffered at our hands, and I fear what form his vengeance might take even now, as I wish to abandon my duty. I cannot turn my eyes from the Black Gate at such a crucial hour. Thus I give you this mission of dire importance. You must find Therelon, and you must save him from the Gwentheren. Man, there's so many names here, it's just so hard to pronounce. From the Gwetherain. As for the Alliance, one of Durin's folk has devised a cunning plan to draw the attention of the Dark Lord's forces and allow for a swift strike against the Black Gate. In truth, I know not of this plan. I know not if this plan shall bear fruit, but we must conquer the gate if Sauron is to be defeated. I would ask that you speak to Slagar the Crafty. He is an honorable enough dwarf, despite his chosen title. Once you have done as he asks, pursue the Gwetharin and rescue Theleron. Our paths are now divided, my friend, but let us hope each of them lead to victory. May the light of the Valar shine on us. Yeah, a lot of text to read.
At your service. Or perhaps you are at mine.
You can see how the enemy's trenches never seem to stop burning. Well, I have. Lagar gestures the pile of barrels beside him. These barrels are filled with crude black powder that explodes when exposed to flame. Oh, not only that, but it burns for hours afterwards. If it were more useful in stonework, I think Durin himself would have us steal some away. The Dark Lord's Black Riders, the damned ring wraiths, as the men call them. They're wily enough, but these goblins are none too bright. They've left these barrels right near their own ballista and catapults. Why don't you see some of them off? That ought to put an end to their siege weapons. Just make sure you don't stick around once you light them. Okay. Set the enemy's barrels of black powder aflame. Yeah, the quests are a little... So are there barrels out here, or do they want me to set these barrels aflame? I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. It says barrels of black powder can be found to the east of the forward garrison upon the dagger lodge. Ask you to find what remains of the enemy's black powder and set it aflame. Okay, so east. That would be to my right. Oh, so it shows it on the map. It gives you a big red marker. Okay, cool. Black Gate. I will kill you, Archer. Minus 5,000 damage. Yes. Nice. Oh, that's a cool looking. Look at that. That's a cool looking dude right there. Ah! I don't really need this. I don't like this bar here. I don't need this. I'm not sure if I even... Well... Well, it looks stupid over here.
Your tale troubles me, my friend, for Amroth spoke of a terrible figure that passed with an elf slung across his steed.
That's given you by the High King himself, and if they're on the lost spear, then taken by one of the Gwaitharain. Your tale troubles me, okay? As much as I do not wish to recall him, I can. What you have told me, he was one of the 9 Gwaitharain, garbed in black, and seated atop a great steed. Yeah, it's now. I just figured that out because he said one of the 9. So I never heard of him called Gwatheron before. So it's a Nazgul, yeah. He lifted aloft a great mace. With a crack of thunder, his master's statue was toppled. It was then he looked upon me, and what remained beneath his hood sniffed madly at the air. There was a sorcery in his gaze, I tell you, for his eyes were as flames in a void. It can be no other Hithgol. The Witch King has taken Theleron. Be wary of the men of the east who slew my father of an encampment in the hills, and it is there he must have gone. Yeah, Mithrandir. I know that from the movies. I know from the movies that Galadriel always calls Gandalf Mithrandir.
If the Witch King has taken Theleron to the Overlook, we must pass through the Easterling encampment ahead.
Follow me. Okay. Oh wow, the camera zoom level is really good. Right off the right, it's standards. Camera zoom level goes out really far, which I like that. Where am I supposed to go up? You come too late, servant of Gil-galad. Is the Witch King of Angoth. Here's a defenseless elf. And the elf has been borne away by the wings. The winged beasts. The elf king will never see him again, for he shall suffer evermore in the dungeons of Barad-dûr. But you, Shamor, you shall be changed, and you will return to Gil-galad as his greatest foe. Look at it. Look at his portrait burning with the eye. Oh, such is the will of Sauron. Look at this. Look at the target portrait with the flaming eye. That's really cool, actually. So for now, I rise anew into the realm of the unseen. He just stabbed me with the witch blade. It's a blade of corruption. You gotta go. All right, I'll see you, Malthor. Malthanar. I just added you to my friends list. Thanks, man. Lord Elrond, Shamor has awoken at last. At last. Neo. Rest easy, my friend. You are safe from harm in Imladris. The wound is healed, but Shamor remains in the need of rest. Arthalin. Oh, rest well, my friend. I shall return. You have awoken at long last.
It brings me great joy to see you upon your feet once more, my friend.
After you fell, we attempted to heal you upon the battle plain, but the Witch King of Angmar had dealt you a grievous injury, and one unlike any dealt to our people before by the hands of the Dark Lord. The decision was made to return you to Imladris, far from the lands of the enemy. You suffered for years in restless agony. That's been years. You suffered for years in restless agony as my healers worked to free you of the evils that lingered in your wound. When the war was ended, I returned to aid them and learned much of healing the foul wounds of Morgul steel. I was stabbed by a Morgul blade. When at last you could rest, you did so for many long years. I rested for years. Despite my efforts, your strength has diminished greatly. It may take a great time, but I believe you shall again know the power that lies within you. As for the task given you by Gil-galad, do not consider it a failure, Shamor. None could have foreseen the enemy's malice in sending his Nazgul to seize Theleron. Tragically, he was never found, even after Barad-dûr itself was brought to ruin. It wounded Gil-galad greatly to lose you both in the war, and it is said that his light was dimmed through all the battles that followed. Even so, he did not falter before the enemy. No, you did not fall in vain, my friend. Our victory on the battle plain that day bore fruit indeed. Sauron resisted our assaults for 7 years in the Dark Tower, but in the end he was cast down by Gil-galad and Elendil, Elendil's son. And Elendil's son Isildur cut the ring from Sauron's finger, destroying the Dark Lord and banishing him from this realm. Alas, there is more to be said on these matters. So 7 years. He said Sauron resisted our assaults for 7 years. Well, that doesn't necessarily mean it was 7 years after I was wounded, though. It looks like I'm wearing freaking, like, snow boots or something. These boots are, like, ridiculously too big. You remember the war as if it was yesterday, do you not? Of course I do. I just woke up from 7 years sleep. I'm much stockier than you, Mr. Elrond. You're one of the few remaining. I come here often to reflect on the sacrifices we made. You're one of the few that remain in this realm that can recall it as I do, my friend. Indeed, Gil-galad and Elendil defeated the Dark Lord, but they did so at the cost of their own lives. The realms of elves and men were thus forever changed, and the world passed into the Third Age. I see. We do not wish to alarm you, Shamor, but it is now the threat. It is now the 3018th year of the Third Age. Even as much I can't talk. Even if much else has changed, Imladris is as you remember it. You bore many burdens in your time, my friend, so I give you leave to depart to the Havens, if you wish. So I could go to the Blue Havens and leave the world of men. There's another here who sustained a terrible wound in the war. Hithgal is his name. As Shaz has woken you today, perhaps he too is healed of the enemy's wounds. See if he has woken from his long rest, and then we shall speak more of your journey to the Blue Havens, leaving the world of men. Look at the beautiful water. Water's kind of glassy, kind of a mercury looking, isn't it? but apparently outwardly healed. Hithgall seems to be in a deep, uneasy slumber. Yeah, he does. His strength is returning, but he remains in restless slumber a few months more, I think. Okay.
Much has changed since we last traveled together from Imladris, my friend.
It's unfortunate to hear of Hithgall's continued ills, but I hold hope he shall soon recover as you have, Shamor. You see, when the battle came at last to Berador, Sauron himself felled Hithgall with a deadly blow, and it seemed only by the grace of the Valar that he was not at once ended. Even still, the steel of the Dark Lord's weapons was tainted in much the same way as the blade that pierced you, and he suffered its effects as you did for many long years. Now then, we have spoken enough of the past. Let us turn our minds to the future. Much has changed since we last traveled together from Imladris, my friend. It seems now an age of men, and I sense the time of the elves in Middle-earth draws near to its end. Indeed, many have departed this realm for the uttermost west by the ships of the Círdan, our friends of old. He is now called the Shipwright by those who know his works, and he dwells in Mithlon, with the few that still remain in the service as skilled crafters. Much of the wood used by Círdan is ferried to Mithlon by way of the port of Selundim, along the arid Luin. There's a lot of like names to read in this text. By the port of Selundim, along the arid Luin, and it is there you must journey to reach the havens. Shamor, I have gathered your belongings and a few supplies for your journey. I have set your ring in its case upon the table across the room, and your armor rests in a chest at your bedside. It is still marked from battle, but time has not worn it elsewise. Indeed, the passing of an age has dimmed only our light and given rise to the shadow in the east. Concerning such matters, I have also prepared you a tomb of writings on the history of the Third Age thus far. You are free to claim them ere you depart. Once you're prepared, we shall speak more of your journey. Okay. Many characters and even objects will offer quests and information. Right-click anyone or anything with a ring icon to receive an advanced quest. Okay. Quest guide system will help you. Yep, we know that. Right. Elrond's writings. Okay. We can use our quest log. Unlike Silithir of old, the adamants of Ancalamir were used for unraveling the enchantments for pieces of equipment. The residues could then be used fashioning items of improved quality. The flame of Ancalamir. Okay, whatever. No idea what that means, but... Okay, I looted the chest, but it doesn't look like I got anything. I don't see anything in my bags. Talk to Elrond. Maybe when I talk to him, then I'll get the items. I don't know.
Eladon and Elrohir are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Ithilien, and they shall see you to Kellandim in the course of their travels.
Eladon and Elrohir are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Eldhalion, led by the elf Duralis, on my behalf. Speak not of this to any outside their company, but I had a strange premonition, and in it, amidst a field of blurred visions, a voice rose, saying, "Blood-red footsteps upon snow-colored black, where the dour king walks to take back his throne and finish what was begun." It's a troubling riddle, my friend, and one that I do not think soon solved. Have you any thoughts on its meaning? That's just as well. Such troubles are best left to Duralis and his expedition. My sons await you by the door of the central courtyard, and when you are ready to depart, they shall guide you to Selundim along the arid Luin. May your journey to be swift and free of hardship, my friend. Okay, so we're gonna get all this stuff, and I have to choose one. Do I want worn battle gauntlets? Do I want a honed blade, which is a one-handed sword, or do I want a honed greatsword? Well, I want the honed blade.
Eladon and Elrohir are to follow an expedition to the ruins of Edthelion, and they shall see you to Kelandim in the course of their travels.
You have attained a consumable item. Consumables have various effects. Okay. Your level is too low. Oh, they gave me a ring and I can't even use it yet. What we got here? We got bracers. Oh, that cloak is awesome. We get some fried mushrooms. Okay, fried mushrooms. And what's this? Shoulders. We got some dye. This is a level 4 ring. And this is the hooded time-worn cloak. Well, that's what I thought that's what I was wearing. 1 second. Radiant Basin. Small token of home to make a home away from. This is a decoration category. Small. So is there housing in this game? There must be housing in this game. Look at this cloak. This cloak is seriously torn up.
I am certain Father has told you all about the journey ahead, but do not worry. The matter of his dream need not trouble you.
Besides, the journey to Celandine shall give us time to speak of other matters. I would think the events of the past 3,000 years would be of some interest to you. My brother and I stand ready to set out for the arid loon. If you are prepared, we shall depart at once. Well, it is beautiful here. Where's the sword? Oh, here we go. You need that sword, man.
Sweet lad Melon, will you stay a moment?
Time is closing in this land. Soon will be but a legend and a memory to the mortals who will remain upon these shores. While we are still here, however, we must do what we can to ensure that these lands remain safe and beautiful. The preservation of land is why I've come to the port of Celandim. I don't know how to pronounce that. Celandim. We'll call it Celandim. My brethren and I have been looking into the recent events in a glade to the north. I am here to enlist any willing to go there and assist in us discovering the source of an infestation of sickle flies among the trees. If you are willing to remove the threat. Okay, what's he? Okay, sure.
Sweelad Melon, how may I be of service?
I can't barter.
Hail, friend, and well met.
Greetings to you.
I can already tell. This is going to be one of those games where they're going to give me so many skills, I'm going to have a hard time with keybinds. I just know it. Mm.
The truth.
And also, things I'm just like, dude, this is. Oh, let's go ahead and have to fix our. Oh, I said it wrong before. These things. So basically, when you're making your Lord of the Rings online UI plugins, which we're going to get into, right under the backspace key, have them enabled, and you can dock them. Settings looking real cool. You're going to head over. Really, anything that you have to change, go to your plugin manager, decline the mana pots fellow. these, I know which ones are available, and boom, I just press them. So that's why I have that, which is really great, and I really do enjoy this plugin. But for us to look at this plugin and see what it does, we're going to have to go somewhere else and get into some combat. So when we are fighting it, you're going to see the bar above their name.
I guess this game just auto loots because I don't think I'm looting these guys. Alright guys, I'm really tired, so I think I'm gonna stop streaming now, but yeah, we'll probably play some more Lord of the Rings tomorrow, but yeah, there's a lot of, it looks like a very big heavy story driven game, so it's not gonna be like a fast leveling experience by any stretch of the imagination, but that's kind of refreshing, something different. I am a little concerned about key bindings in this game, because it feels like, since I can't use the mouse scroll wheel key bindings, that it's just gonna be a lot of, it's going to be a lot of keys to bind, so it'll be interesting. We'll see how it goes. Hope you guys are all having a good Friday night, and I will catch you probably tomorrow. Peace out.